Cardona, former senior advisor to Hillary Clinton when the Secretary of State was senator. Also executive director of the GOP Action Committee, or GOPAC, David Avella, is with us. Welcome to both of you. Maria, it seems like a simple thing to ask whether or not people are in this country illegally. I mean, if they're going to be counted, shouldn't they be here legally?
Well, I think there's a couple things we need to consider. First of all, I think it is a bad idea on the decennial census. This question is actually already asked by the census in several other surveys, so we really don't need it. Secondly, from a fiscal standpoint, I think it's irresponsible, and it's interesting that Republicans who are trying to take back the mantle of fiscal responsibility are actually the ones who are proposing this. We have spent $8 billion so far on the planning of the census, and if this comes through, that would mean an additional $1 billion of taxpayer money going to this, not to mention the complication in terms of the planning and the timing that is already planned to get these questionnaires out.
Well, David, obviously the rub for some is that, you know, in some of the larger cities there may be tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands of illegal immigrants. If those people are counted as part of the census, you know, used to apportion congressional seats and so forth, if those people are counted but they're not necessarily here legally, doesn't that give extra weight to some of those states or cities?
Absolutely. And it's Maria may be one of the few Democrats who are actually for fiscal responsibility. That to think that someone who a farmer in Iowa who isn't going to get farm benefits because money had to get diverted to another district to give services to illegal aliens who've never paid for them, that's not fiscally responsible, and it's also not fair. It's not fair to the unemployed worker in Michigan who's looking for unemployed benefits, or the student who's looking for college loans when they can't